used to being in a boat. The cool thing about my kayak is I got one of them. I spent a little bit more money than I probably should have for my first kayak.
Yeah.
But the thing was I knew what I wanted and it specified for what I want.
Yeah.
So when I went and bought it, I went ahead and spent the $2,500 on it, or $600 on it, because I knew what I wanted, and I wasn't going to settle for anything less than what I wanted. And so far, it served its purpose. I don't use it as much as I was hoping I was going to, but last year I got off to a good start, used it a few times, and then my son-in-law passed away, and then when my son-in-law passed away, I just didn't use it as much.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. It's one of those things that happened. It was an accident, you know.
There we go.
So,
all right, let's go over here and just put the spot lock on.
all right.
You said the grass line's right about over there?
Yeah, well, I started off right in here. So
Were you casting in front of the grass line?
Yeah, I was casting out in front of it and then reeling to the grass line, and they're hitting in between the open spots in the grass line.
There's like a marking fish right here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of fish jumping this morning out here. But
all right,
this is cool.
all right.
But,
I can kind of see the line there, so maybe we need to stay out here a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
However you want to do it, and then we just cast to the line and then work it back in. And if we're not catching it, then we're not close enough.
We'll just move in. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Drop this trolling motor then.
Wow, this is y'all in YouTube land. This is like beyond my imaginations of ever fishing right here. Thank you for inviting. Thank you for inviting me out, dude. This is cool.
All right. Over here, like, you were like over here?
Yeah. I was actually throwing in right here's this spot, because I walked down and I was fishing this area right here, casting out, passing, and reeling into the grass line, and that's where they were biting.
All right, I'll put us on spot lock. Let's get some crappie, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Good to finally fish with you. Let's do this.
Yeah.
You got your here. Jump to the front. I gotta get a rod. You're ready, revving to go.
Oh yeah, I'm always raring to go when it comes to fishing.
I'm driving and trying to figure
Oops.
out here.
My bad. I accidentally hit your button there.
Oh, hit the anchor on the right side here. So just hit that one.
Oh, okay.
That puts it back in spot lock.
Okay.
So now you're in spot lock.
Good thing you know what you're doing, because I don't.
No. We do have a net if you need it for any fish. My buddy Richie always laughs.
Like, I fished on the state park side in the morning. Oh. You got one. Oh, he came off. So because I know.
Paying attention. Well, how we're fishing. You're storytelling over here.
Well, normally what I do is I start off on the state park side so I can live stream.
Yeah.
And it's because there's no service here.
Yeah.
So I start over there so I can live stream, and then after I live stream, then I come over here and I fish off the dam. And I've never been real good at catching trout on the state park side.
Yeah.
But this year, for whatever reason, I've gotten more trout over there.
Like, we got all the trout gear, buddy. Trust me. We can chase trout. We can do the whole mixed bag today. I'm telling you.
Well, I'm thinking doing what you and I are doing. Eventually, we're gonna catch. Get him! Oh, you got him!
Oh,
you got him,
baby!
Yeah.
Here we go. First one. Here, I'm gonna get him without the net.
You're gonna get him with the net?
Get him without the net. No, we're not gonna use a net. Come on.
Come on, it's the first one. Don't lose it,
man. We don't use nets. Use our bare hands.
Come on now.
Use our bare hands.
And it's a bass.
It's a smallmouth.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, you're on the board.
They all count.
They do.
Hey, no matter the size, they all count.
Exactly. See, those are, in my opinion, those are the true trophies. Because without them,
yeah,
you don't have a future fishery.
Got a busted lip. Looks like he's been caught already.
Yep.
There we go. First one of the trip, guys. Little smallmouthy right there. He couldn't resist. We'll tuck him back, and he's gonna go back and eat some more. Bye, buddy. You smell that? The skunk's off.
Yeah.
The skunk's gone.
I like that. I like that.
I'm feeling that. All right. That definitely was a little bit tucked in there farther.
Yeah, I definitely think they are.
Want me to move us in a little
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, hang on a second.
Because, I mean, when I was fishing, I mean, I was catching a lot, I was getting a lot more bites and closer, so I would think that we might want to go ahead and do that.
I'll get you closer here. We'll move in about 10, 15 feet here.
I mean, I can almost get to the weed line, but not quite.
We crab, we come back, we have the backyard, we have the cooker, everything's set up. So if you make it down, that would be amazing.
Trust me, I have every intentions of it. crab. I definitely want to do. Oh, fish on, fish on. Yeah, fish
yeah,
on.
buddy.
Haha.
There you go.
Crappie.
Oh, bigger one.
Crappie, crappie,
A
crappie.
little bigger one.
Crappie. Ah, small guy.
Oh, that's still pretty big. Bigger.
Now that's what I'm talking about, you guys. Double gulp minnow rig underneath the float, and we got a 5-inch crappie. Maybe.
She's a beauty.
She is. And then you know my
You like to kiss her?
You gotta kiss them before we release them. We got close to that weed line, and bam, first cast.
Gotta give him a kiss back.
Oh, I mean, I was out at Lake Billy yesterday live streaming in the morning, and they're like, "Don't kiss the fish. There's an algae bloom." I'm like, "There's been an algae bloom out here since May."
Yeah, don't worry about that.
I'm like, "Come on."
I think there's probably worse things that you could do.
I know, right?
A fish.
Come on. Don't tell me that's the only one.
No, there's gotta be more.
Oh, trust me. Once you find one, usually you find a school of them.
I didn't turn the live scope on. We'll turn that on later.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
you can go ahead and cast over me if you want.
No, I'll go to the left. In the deeper pockets, that'll be the thing with the deeper pockets with the live scope, because you'll be able to like see them moving.
That's going to be crazy to see, because I never thought in a million years I'd see live scope.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's just all those things I've, you know, being that I'm a fisherman, I don't have a lot of money. I work hard for what I've got, you know, and it's like all these things you see on TV, all these shiny things to catch your eyes, you know. It's like, ooh, that'd be nice someday. But you never know if it's going to be reality or not.
Yeah.
You know?
No fisherman is rich. I'll say
Oh,
that.
I'm telling you.
Rich with memories.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and fishing is not a poor man's sport.
No.
By any means.
No.
I mean, I've got my little 14-foot aluminum, but I can't see just bringing that out just for me.
Yeah.
So I generally don't fish out of it much. Unless I got like 2 buddies going with me, or my wife or my kids going with me. I just don't take it out.
Yeah.
Come on, crappies. Be there. So basically what we're doing, y'all, is we're fishing a weed line. We're getting in close, and then we're making long casts to the weed lines, and then I'm working it back in. Sometimes we just throw it out and just let it set, and then the crappies like it that way too. But me, I'm more of a keep it moving with pauses, and that's how I like to fish for crappie. And I like a double rig. That way I've got more than one thing. But to well, we're about to find out if we can get another bite or not. It might be.
It's like super overcast all of a sudden.
Yeah. Well, that overcast, in my opinion, is always a better thing than fishing bluebird skies. But I could be wrong. Well, there we go. Fish on. Well, it went on. Oh no, it came off.
I heard that. That was like a whip, dude.
Well, having this long rod, you know,
Yeah.
it's like it always makes it more dramatic than what it actually is. It seems like.
That was on the chartreuse. I'm gonna switch to a trout magnet color and see if that may be the thing.
So
Keep trying it up.
I know. What, 2 years ago we came out in March and we were catching crappies. 2 years ago.
Huh.
And that was like so early. We're like we weren't expecting to catch crappie. You know,
Like the really warm spring or something.
Missed me. I don't know if it was a really warm spring, but I mean it was pretty cold that morning. And Jasper Point, I've caught an 8-pound largemouth, which was crazy because when I first, this is when I was still learning the lakes and everything like that, and didn't really know much about the fish. There we go, fish on.
Another one?
Yep, didn't really know much about the there it looks like a crappie for sure. Crappie, hey, there you go. Chartreuse strikes again.
G-Man's on the spot, guys. We moved down like 100 yards and he's got it figured out.
See, I'm telling you guys, you know, you throw a double rig if you can. You don't always have to, but it's like Oregon, you can use up to 3 hooks on one rod. So technically I could throw a third one on there if I wanted to, but I don't want to be throwing too crazy of a setup out there. So that's why I'm only doing like 2 different yeah.
Get the smallmouth out of here. You got to trifecta in one spot.
I missed him. There we go. Fish on. Fish on.
No, you on again?
Yeah, I'm on again.
What color are you using? What secret color are you using?
Oh, double up, double up, double up.
No,
double up, double up, double up. Oh, man. Look at that. Doubled up.
The double crappie? Those
Yep.
are actually pretty thin, but
Beautiful.
look at you.
You know, those are fish, if you were going to fry them whole, would be perfect eaters. But to me, they're kind of small. I want them to get a little bigger.
All right, he's going to put them back, but
So I'm going to put these ones back.
we got the flake kit in the trucks.
But, I mean,
Got a double. Look at you.
just knowing what you're doing, a little, sometimes makes all the difference.
Right on, dude.
Ugh. Fishing the weed line, you guys.
Got a UV green. I'm going to try something different.
I seen it go under. I set to hook and thought I missed him, and then I set to hook again and
You riled him up.
got a double rigged
Oh,
up.
you casted right there?
Yeah, I'm just fishing the weed lines, you know.
I'm not casting right here.
There's another fish on. I haven't set the hook on him, but he's there.
Like
By the way, my float's acting. Yep, I missed him.
you got that deep leader again?
Yeah. I'm actually fishing a little deeper than what I was.
No, I'm on.
Fish on. All right.
That'll bite heating up.
Yeah.
Got this light 1 to 4 pound rod. Absolutely perfect for this fishing. What do we got here?
It is.
Oh, no smallmouth.
It is perfect. You know, and I'm thinking I should take my ultralight out, and I'm like, you know, I'm using this medium this medium light, and I'm using a longer rod for the longer cast.
Yeah.
Basically, is what I'm doing.
Yeah, right in the corner, guys.
There we go. Fish on.
Oh,
Fish on.
doubled up.
Hey, another crappie.
Crappie?
What do you think? Should we keep some of these smaller ones?
Hey,
Or?
whatever you want. G-Man's on the crappie. I got like a really tiny smallmouth, but he wanted the what I
I'm
caught that
thinking. I'm thinking we should keep a couple of them, put them in a live well,
Got
and
that.
you know, if we upgrade, we upgrade. If we don't, then I guess we're eating small crappies, huh?
UV trout magnet. I just switched to that.
There you go.
Here,
So
let me throw some water in there if you want to keep a few.
I definitely want to keep a few, because these ones, you know, for when I just eat
Watch
them.
your right foot. Oh, it's a little dirty in there, but
That's okay.
Throw 'em in.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's a bigger one.
There you go.
Right on, dude.
Dude, it's fire. It's fire right now.
That live well is so big. This is the funny thing. So people are like, well, where do you put your crab when you catch them? I put them in the live well.
That makes sense.
I can fit 3 limits of Dungeness crab in that thing.
Wow.
And we fit crappie, like, you know, obviously. So this model of boat was made for Midwest walleye and bass tournament fishing.
Yeah.
That's why it's got the gunnel storage with the rod lockers. But when I bought this boat, I was like, I want to go salmon, crab, trout, steelhead, like the whole
Fish
thing.
on. Fish on. Another crop. Oh, it come off. No.
I want to fish all species with it, including bass. So I got the trolling motor up front.
Well.
I think you know my buddy Richie. He was born without a left arm.
Yeah.
And he grew up bass fishing in Arizona.
Wow. Really?
And he was like, well, we gotta get the trolling motor for Richie.
Yeah.
And it just like, and then we put all kinds of bass and fish in the live well. And it was like, I wasn't like looking for this model, but when it came in, like they were this is funny. So I went to the dealership. They were unwrapping it in the parking lot. I was like, that's the one I want. Right there.
There you go.
You can fish every species with it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's what I want.
Have you ever done any walleye fishing in Oregon?
I have not.
Now,
I want to.
Columbia River's got a really good.
I just got one. I really
Nice.
got one.
There's your oh, that was your first crappie. No. Oh.
For today. No,
Oh.
Crappie.
That.
I reeled it in and he just bit that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's crazy how they do that though.
Son of a biscuit.
See, and that's why when I do this, and then
4 or 5 in a row there, and then
yeah.
Pooey again.
But you just never know.
Oh, I want to catch something more than a smallmouth. Good grief.
Well, you did have. Oh, there we go. Fish on.
Oh, just as you said, the bite was slower.
Baby crappie. Look at how beautiful that little.
He needs to grow up a little bit.
Oh, it's like I tell you guys in YouTube land. You want to know the true trophies? It's not those big monster fish. These little ones are the true trophies because they ensure you got a future fishery. If you don't have these little guys, you do not have a future fishery. So you guys got to make sure that when you're catching the true trophies, which are the little ones, this is it. No matter what anybody ever tells me, that's truly the trophy right there. Of course, my dad would probably look at me strange and say, "Are you sure that's a trophy?" I'm like, "Yep, that's a trophy." Finally, just had to change the location with my cast, and you know,
a little bit slightly different.
Yeah, different angle.
That'll be fun.
Oh, I went to go pull it. Oh no! I went to go crank the 3 cast, and then all of a sudden he's right there.
To me, they're biting on the movement.
They are, and that's why you see me throw out there and you see me bouncing it, you know?
Yeah.
Because I want to get it.
Unofficial YouTubers that do it.
Yeah, they are. See, now I'm going to try a different technique. I wasn't getting no bites casting and slow.
Oh,
hey,
right off the
you
cast.
got one.
That's a big
Feels
fish.
like a good. Looks like a good one.
That is a much bigger fish.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah.
That might be that 14-inch crappie.
That is a much bigger fish. I'm like not even getting him up.
Of course, you got that ultralight rod, so.
Well, but he's fighting bigger than the ones I just were getting.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Definitely bigger fish, whatever it is.
You switch to the Guggen Dart, and
oh,
nice largemouth.
Fish.
Nice largemouth.
Much better largemouth.
Nice largemouth, dude.
Hang on.
Money.
On the dart.
Boat flipping. Let me.
Get him up here.
Oh, money. Get him. Huh?
Look at that.
Sweet.
Big fish. Look at that.
Nice. Big fish of the day so far. Man.
That's a pretty good chunker.
Heck
What
yeah.
do you think? What do you think, guys? Like right that dart right in the corner pocket there? I was not
Nice.
expecting a largemouth to catch there. About a pound or just shy.
Yeah, that's
a nice quality
solid,
fish there.
solid largemouth, man.
Look at that.
Money.
Look at that. I gotta get a picture with this guy.
Yeah.
Throw him back. Let's see here. Let's get the old phone out. Get a picture and we'll throw him back in real quick.
You hit the money. Yeah, you know, as a kid, I always dreamed about being on TV like Roland Martin and Bill Dance. And you got him. Did you get him?
Yep.
Yeah, you got him. Crappie.
We got a crappie farm?
It's acting like a crappie, anyways.
Well, I don't know. Well, let's see. Got the crappie magnet.
Yep, crappie.
Hey!
That's a better crappie. That's a better crappie. You finally landed your first one?
Crappie magnet choked down right in the middle.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You see, I'm going to put that fish with you holding it on my channel as well.
In there. Look at that, guys. That's my biggest crappie in a couple of years.
Nice.
I'm going to go in the freezer.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, now we're cooking with some gas here. Move your right foot just a hair.
Pretty soon we're going to be cooking with some oil.
There we go. We got 6 in here. I think that's the biggest of the chunks so far.
The cool